It's Carl today.
Oh.
Let's let it happen. All right.
And Carl will need quite a bit of help because he's up against a top competitor in John Denver.
Blue course clear.
John Denver on the blue course. Carl Weathers on the red course.
Ready?
And they're out with John Denver with a little bit of a lead right at the start.
Carl skiing pretty aggressively for a guy who hasn't skied in about 5 years. He's chasing the veteran, but Denver looks pretty smooth, Bruce.
Look at Carl Weathers. He's a competitor. He's holding in between each gate, trying to get more speed. But it's the smooth, graceful John Denver across the finish line first.
So in spite of a valiant effort, John Denver...
John, come on in here. John, I don't know if you're skiing that much better, but boy, can you pick a team.
If I could take credit for that, I would. And I feel real lucky with the people I had with me, and I had a great time. You know, it's like I said in the Gold and Beyond. It's not whether you win or lose, but how you play the game. And it's so much fun being here and being with all of these people that it really... I'm so darn happy about winning, I can't stand it.
You're at a loss for words. I knew you got some tips from all those guys over in Sarajevo. But anyway, Bill McAtee's been on the top.
Not as many as the other. I promise it won't be more than about a half a ski length difference. So my team's in it, so I'm looking at the second gate. That's the key. Second gate. Tell John that. Third gate.
Okay. Have a good race.
Well, our host, John Denver, may be a great skier, but I'll tell you what, Eddie Podolak is a great athlete. One of the classic overachievers. Came out of Iowa as a quarterback, wound up as a great running back. He's also a great skier, and he didn't start skiing until he was about 25 years old. Here's Eddie Podolak and John Denver. You can see Denver very formful, and Podolak equally formful. This one is going to be as close as their races have always been, and it looks as though, who's got it? Podolak? What do you think? Very close. Almost too close to call. What a race! But course clear? I'm not sure.
John Denver here against Russ Francis. John, what do you think?
Well, I hope I don't have to hit him, that's all.
Hit him? I wouldn't want to hit this guy.
Don't hit me, please. Please.
Go easy on him, Russ. Good luck.
Okay.
Race is ready.
No more Mr. Nice Guy, says Russ Francis. Now, last year, he didn't let things like the poles stand in his way. Russ Francis takes a direct line in his slalom course. That's Francis on the left of your screen, John Denver, our host on the right. Now, you'd think Russ would yield to his host, wouldn't you? Not so. That looks like Francis, who has got about, I'd say, about 10 yards in front of John Denver. Denver might have hooked the tip a little bit there. Here comes Russ Francis, and Francis is going to win the first race of the afternoon. Russ Francis comes through in fine form. Not bad for a football player.
John, it's your event. You won here 2 years ago, but you got to race against a crazy man, a stunt man with 26 broken bones. How are you going to beat him? He's tough to beat. I don't know if I can. I'll give it my best shot, and the gods are with me. All right. Jack, a crazy man, a stunt man for a night rider, what are you going to do?
Every time I've raced against Johnny, he's beat me, but I've been practicing. I think I can beat him this time.
All right, let's see what happens.
So we're just about set to go now. This, the first matchup of the day. Jack Gill, probably Hollywood's best-known stuntman. Had a chance to talk to him at length not terribly long ago down in Palm Springs. Very serious about his business, and Andy referring to him as a crazy man. He is really not that at all. Really very serious, very professional, very businesslike. On the other side, of course, our host here, John Denver, set to go. Underway, and Jack Gill got off very quickly on the red course. It's Jack Gill wearing the all-white, running the red course, and John Denver in the blue. It is very close. At about the third gate, extremely close. Jack Gill now might have just poked the tip in front. It is close, but Jack Gill seems to have a slight edge on John Denver. Now Denver's starting to come back a little bit. It is extremely close. This one's going to come right down to the last gate. Jack Gill now lost it a little bit, but gets through the gate and comes through very close. I believe Jack Gill might have got him, but I'm not sure. He lost it a little bit just before the last gate. Extremely close. And John Denver, I believe, won it. And what did I mean at the last jump? It was that close. By a few hundredths of a second. By about 3/100ths of a second.
Good one. Good Lord.
This should be a most interesting race at the finish line. He had to get up there and test out this course. That is Denver on the left. Ed Podolak, former Kansas City Chief football player, former All-American at the University of Iowa. And I'll tell you what, these two guys can both really bring it on a ski course. Interestingly enough, they're the only two who have been in every John Denver Celebrity Ski Classic. 10 years. Podolak on the right, Denver on the left. I think Denver got it. That is very close, and John Denver has defeated Ed Podolak. How do you like that? What a rude host. He wins it by 3/100.
The host, are you going to give him a little head start?
Not a chance. Wayne is the fastest celebrity here. I don't think I've ever beat him, and I'd love to do it today.
Good luck.
So, two undefeated racers. John Denver, our host on the right, and he got out pretty good, but look at Wade Northrup. Northrup already has a body length lead and now a full gate lead on John Denver. John Denver said he never beat him, and you can see why. Wade Northrup, and watch the timing on your right, up in the upper right there, and he is flying down this race course. Northrup wins it handily, 16.9, a very good time, and all our host can do is finish second, but that's not quite good enough. Barbara Mandrell is up the top of the race course.
Dances